What's up, guys? Welcome to the first episode of the series. Holy shit, it feels so damn good to be saying that. I feel like the last time I picked up the camera was literally the last series, which was last year, so last prep. But a lot of things has changed since then, guys. We are in a new city. We're in a new state, better yet. And we're in a new apartment and a lot of things, man. My training style has changed. I'm excited to show you guys a little bit about that. I'll go into a little bit more detail later. Inform you guys on the entirety of this prep. So we've already been in prep for 2 weeks now, and a lot of things are going to be changing this time around, guys. We're making sure we're bringing the best package to this stage to make sure that our pro debut is something to be remembered. And then, of course, we got a new videographer behind the camera. Show some love.
What's up?
Yeah, man. So we got a team behind us that are really going to help hone in this experience, bring it to life for you guys, while giving me the time to fully focus on what I need to do in the gym, which is getting my work done. And I'm excited to just take you guys on this journey at the end of the day. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this video. All right, guys, so we just wrapped up a massive back and we touched a little bit of arms at the end. So now I want to show you guys a kind of not so really raw physique update. I do have a slight arm and back pump, so take it with a grain of salt. But this is currently what we're working with 15 weeks out from show day. Alright guys, so as you can see, this is probably the best starting point of a prep that I've ever had. I'm gonna pop up a clip here, or at least a picture here of my physique from my last starting point. I was roughly at 18% body fat. This time around, we're starting near 12, so it's a big difference, and in the long run, it makes it so we don't have to kill ourselves in the beginning stages of prep. What's up guys? Welcome to my humble abode. All right, so real quick, I'm not gonna show you guys fully in-depthly what we're doing to the house quite yet, but I do wanna show you kind of overview. I've been promising that I was gonna do just that and really haven't delivered on my promise, so this is me doing that. So first things first, I'm gonna start with my second favorite room of the entire house, and that is gonna be my home office. Check it out. So the vibe that I was mainly going for was classy. With the white, the chandelier. This might be a little bougie, but I don't care. I've always wanted a chandelier. And the fact that I finally have my own house, I can finally do just that. We have a nice modern desk. We're going again with a gray, white look. There are still tons of things to add into this room. We still have tons of boxes to go through. Yes, it might slightly be giving me anxiety just thinking about it, but at the same time, guys, we've already gotten a lot done, so I'm pretty excited about that. But again, still have so much stuff to do. And the one thing I did have to prioritize was the treadmill. Make sure you get your cardio in. But yeah, man, still, again, a lot of work to do, but we've got a lot done in just a short amount of time, and we're gonna continuously knock this stuff out. And here we just had our laundry room, where the most money of the house was spent, the kitchen. I wish that I could take credit for the design, but Megan did an excellent job kind of piecing together exactly what we're looking for. And that was more, again, of a classy modern look with the marble countertops, with the waterfall countertops here. My personal favorite station of the kitchen, the properly caffeinated station, with, of course, we have the Dunkin' Donut cinnamon roll flavoring. We have decaf for the week as in Megan. And then we also have Donut Shop. They've been consistent. And I've actually already ran out of the Wawa pods, but coming soon. Let's get a little bit more bougie here. So what we have here is the mantle and the fireplace. And one of the cool things about the fireplace is the fact that you can control the different colors that come up with it. So, fancy. Oh man, this place is coming together. Again, we still have a lot more to do. We don't have a carpet here. We don't really have our centerpieces. We still are creating just, again, a mantle that kind of wraps around the TV. And our dining room table still need to come in. Still doing a lot all over the place, but again, I want to show you guys the bare bones before we jump into a full house reveal in the coming weeks, hopefully weeks. All right, now this is the guest. I lied. This is the master bedroom. Still getting used to my own house, but very similar vibes that we're trying to do throughout the entire house, which is the classy modern look. As you can see, a way to create that classy modern look is overdoing it with pillows. So we're doing that, as you can see. Here is Jackson's favorite spot, so he can look out of the window. Keeping it nice, keeping it modern. Shout out to Megan for absolutely choosing an absolutely cool, unique, stunning centerpiece for the room. I know I posted this on my story quite a few different times and you guys absolutely loved it, but we also spent a lot of money in this bathroom itself. Megan always wanted a nice master bathroom, so we did just that. How cool the floors are is the thing that really stands out to me. If you can tell, Jackson is a big fan of it as well. And also, how nice the shower is insane. So what I will do, and I actually do it every single time I shower, I will set up my iPad right about here and just relax, watch a nice little TV, bathe up, get clean, and enjoy a nice little NCIS. Yeah, we have a bathroom in here. We have our cute little puppy. Yeah. And then we just have another storage closet in here. And let me take you guys on the rest of the tour. I'm gonna go upstairs. Again, I'm not trying to make this too long, too detailed, but I do want to kind of paint that vision for you guys. So we're gonna have tons of people coming through, content creators. We're gonna have a lot of my friends out of state, a lot of Megan's friends, a lot of family. So try to make the guest room nicer than typically would be. We still don't have a comforters coming in tomorrow, but almost fully furnished. Still trying to add some pieces to bring it to life. We're gonna add some nice, like, I don't even know, like centerpieces, painting, something. So again, if you guys have recommendations for anything that you guys see in the house, leave it in the comments below, because I am no interior designer. I'm relying on Pinterest solely, so your help would be appreciated. Next, let me show you guys the guest bathroom. Pretty cool, pretty big. It actually wraps around from here to the guest bedroom. Now we're back to the guest room. So any guest who is staying here, you're gonna be treated right. We're gonna have, so I'm gonna get a little bougie. I'm gonna put like Voss water here for every new guest that comes. I might even put a blunt here, depending on the person. I'm thinking ahead, man. Stay at Hotel Alex. All of your necessities will be met. Now, this room is gonna be super cool because I don't wanna go into too much detail, but at the same time, guys, we're gonna add a cool bar here. We're gonna turn it into a chill room. We already have the TV mounted on the wall, and we're trying to create an atmosphere where we can just come in, think about having a long day, a long week, have the guys come over and just kind of create a vibe and kind of just go from there. Added these lights in the other day. I think it's gonna bring it to life once every other piece is in here as well. Okay, and now this is gonna be where the movie room is gonna be. So, where the magic happens. We're gonna have an 85-inch TV on the wall here. We're gonna have a 6-piece sectional couch here, and we're gonna decorate it just like a movie room. We're gonna have a typical movie room lights going all around. We're gonna have a full snack stand. Yes, a full snack stand. Also will be prep-friendly food in this closet. We're gonna get an electrician to come in and put a socket in here so we can have a microwave for the popcorn, but we are bringing this room to life. This is gonna be a room that I'm super excited about to show you in a couple weeks when we do shoot the whole reveal video, because it's gonna look night and day different, so I'm pretty excited. And one of the last rooms I'm gonna show you guys is Megan's office. Now, before I actually moved to Florida, I didn't work from home. And actually, like I mentioned, you know, in the last series, I lost my job in prep. So before then, I was like moving down here, I was looking for jobs in Tampa. But now that we're both working from home, Megan wanted her own home office, which I couldn't say no to. So we hooked it up. We actually just had painters leave now. She just created this amazing accent wall. Again, she has a vision and she knows how to bring it to life, so I give her credit for that. And it's pretty damn cool. I've never seen anything like this, and I don't know, it's giving me ideas. Maybe I might do something similar in my office, but we'll see. All right, guys, so now I just want to take some time and kind of paint you a picture of exactly what this prep is going to look like for me. Some of the changes that I've made compared to last prep and this prep, and then my actual show day, and just go from there. This prep is going to be something special for me, and I kind of want to paint that picture on why. But first things first, guys, the training difference. So other than the kind of primary movements that I've always stick to, the big difference I'm going to really be changing is actually from the rep range. So last time when I used to train heavy, it used to be somewhere along the rep ranges of 4 to 6, and that's not ideal, at least from what I'm understanding, especially due to joint pain and things like that. I've suffered a lot of injuries, especially in this off season. I know a lot of you guys might remember that crazy bruising that I had on my arm, and that just led to a lot of issues down the line. So I'm taking a little bit more of a smarter approach when it comes to this year's training, and letting the rep range control the intensity of the actual workout instead of the weight doing that. Now, that does not mean I still will not be lifting heavy weight, but at the same time, I'm going to be making sure that I'm able to push myself in a way that I never did, and that's really the only difference that I'm doing with training. The intensity is still going to be high. The exercises are going to be pretty similar. I'm still always trying to add new cool variations to my my arsenal when it comes to training in general, but that's really the only difference. Now, when it comes to diet, we're actually started pretty high in terms of where we are, this point in our prep. So right now, we're at 3,900 calories, which is pretty good. And then really the biggest difference from this year compared to last year is last year I came off of a crazy binge in my off season. It was my first competitive season. And then I feel like a lot of competitors go through this at some point in their career where after a prep, they just can't control themselves. And I'm not ashamed to say it. I know for a fact that I did have an eating disorder where I couldn't control it. I was eating and force feeding anywhere from 10 to 12,000 calories per day of just plain junk food. And it got to a point where it was even hard to look at myself in the mirror. But at the same time, I just couldn't stop. And the only way I got back on track was the whole next year when I started to prep again. I just needed that excuse. Now that I was a professional, I had to treat myself and act like a professional. So I did that amazingly. When it comes to the diet, we are staying pretty similar to what we did last time. I'm huge on ground turkey, I'm huge on rice, and I'm huge on broccoli. So I'm gonna stick to that, let my body get used to digesting those kind of foods. So when we get closer to the show, all we're gonna be doing is reducing the fats, the carbs, really just from the pool that I typically like to eat already. So the actual meal selections aren't gonna change much compared to the first prep, really just the amount and how drastically we pool depending on how my body reacts throughout this prep. Having that peace of mind of knowing you did everything in the off season, right? You didn't cut corners. The way I like to say it is you touched the line every single rep is something that I'm bringing with me into this prep, which I never had before. I have confidence in myself for the first time getting ready for a show. And I'm excited to kind of see how that translates into the daily training and all that good stuff. And even, as I showed you guys with the whole house and dealing with all the stress that comes with it. I know you guys see it, it might look nice and everything, but I promise you behind the scenes, it is stressful to say the least. But even with that, man, I'm confident and still have a pretty good head on my shoulders in terms of taking these approaches, getting ready for the show. Last year, we prepped through a pandemic, and it was something that I showed you guys, I took you guys on the journey. I lost my grandparents, I lost my uncle, I lost my job. I had to choose 3 different gyms. Gyms were literally closing on me left and right, understandably so, but it was hard, and I damn near almost lost my sanity. So this year, starting a prep in a new city, a new state, better yet, in a new house, and a new mindset, I'm excited what we can do when it comes to bringing the best version of myself to the stage. And this year is going to be my statement year. So with that being said, that is going to be the name of this year's series. We are going to make it the statement year. This is my rookie campaign. This is my rookie debut. And I'm excited to take you guys on the journey. And before I wrap up the video, of course, I'm going to let you guys know which show I will be debuting at. And that will be the DC Pro in just about 11 weeks. I'm going to be ready. I'm not focused on the actual time the show is actually going to be. I'm more focused on what I can control on a day-to-day basis. But you can look it up. I'm doing the DC Pro. I'll pop it up in a picture right here. And I'm excited because I do know I'm already will be debuting against an Olympian who was stepping again on that Olympia stage last year and actually placed pretty well. So I'm excited to see how my physique compares next to the best in the world. And I'm also excited to take you guys on the journey. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please smash the like button. I know I've been off of YouTube for quite some time, but I'm trying to make a resurrection, if you will, especially with the videographer I have behind the scenes. He's pushing me to get out of my comfort zone and do what I need to do to provide the best content for you guys. So again, smash the like button, subscribe, share the video, leave a comment below, and let's do it, guys. I appreciate the support so far. I promise you this one's going to be even better.